Well, good morning, my little beast. Did you sleep well? I was getting worried that the spell might be wearing off. The side effects weren't life-threatening, but I still had my concerns about this enchantment. Shh, no. No reason to sit up. Please relax. The transformation took a lot out of you. In fact, I'm just here to check up on you. I tended to the magic burns immediately after the spell was cast, but I wanted to follow up to make sure that you were still stable. Here, shh. Let me get that for you. You need to be saving all of your strength to recover and adjust to your new form, don't you know? Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain? Alright, that is something we can work with now, isn't it? Can you please tell me where you are in pain and if it feels at all magical? What about here? It is likely that you suffered some minor modifications to your outer extremities, but my primary concern is your overall well-being now that the enchantment is complete. Don't worry, little pet. We'll have you fixed up in no time. Now, if you'll please give me your hand. I need to be sure that the magical symbols are still there, and that they are still where they are supposed to be. Thank you, my dear. There. Doesn't that feel better? Always glad to be of assistance. Now, let's focus on making sure that your new abilities will not cause you any physical pain, yes? I'll need to check on the alchemic scars to make sure that they are healing properly. Let me get a closer look. Well, it appears that they are healing properly for the most part. But I am a little worried about the redness around the initial laceration. Did you say that you were experiencing any kind of abdominal or internal discomfort? That would be very unideal for the recovery phase of the spell. Okay then, very good. How about soreness or tenderness of the muscles? Oh? Tenderness of the muscles is very counterproductive to the progression of the magical infusion. Here, allow me to start with your leg muscles, yeah? Here we go. We are going to be relaxing the tension in your lower calves and ankles. All of the running and jumping around involved in combat can be very hard on your joints, you know. I would highly recommend that you practice proper stretching and aftercare procedures after the ritual is complete. I may not always be around when your muscles are tight like this, you know. Now, tell me, doesn't that feel better? Wonderful. How is the pain in your right side doing now? Would you say that it is as severe as when we first began, or maybe not quite as bad? Interesting. We will need to keep a close eye on it to ensure that you do not suffer any additional broken ribs or injury to your internal organs. When I first did my initial evaluation of you straight after the incantation, it didn't appear that you had any signs of internal distress, but it is always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to magic. After all, caring for my little monsters is always of the highest priority. We can't go losing any of you. I've been monitoring your vital signs over the last 12 hours, and it would appear that your heartbeat and other important functions are stable for the time being. I don't think you are going to need any additional assistance once you have become adjusted to your newest form. But feel free to reach out to me if you feel that some aftercare may be necessary, alright? When it comes to my creations, no amount of time is too long for me to follow up to ensure that the highest quality of care has been accomplished. I think that you are definitely going to make a speedy recovery, and will find that your new abilities will be to your liking. You will likely be sore for the next couple of days, but as long as you make sure to see me to replace these bandages regularly, and to renew the symbols on your arms and legs, you should be healed up in no time. I've administered you a steady regimen of potions and something to help with the swelling and the pain. There was no sign of a botched incantation, so a protective blessing will not be necessary for your treatment. Your stitches should be ready to come out at the end of the week, give or take a few days. In fact, you will likely be able to use your new abilities to their full potential within the week. I'm sure that you will greatly appreciate that. Now here, drink this last potion and be sure to report back to me if you should find yourself more powerful than you expected. Oh, and my dear, just remember, everything comes for a price.